These are the isometric split squat holds. So we're going to go down and hold for a count of 4 and then come back up. When you're doing these, you remember your front leg is your working leg. Keep the knee over that ankle, drive through the heel when we're coming back up. Also, the goal here is to have the back shin about parallel to the ground and make sure we're really getting into the squat deep enough like we want to, and be honest with holding for the count of 4 each time that you go down, and then come back up. Next, we're going to move into the tricep push-up and push back. So for this one, you want to start with your palms directly underneath your shoulders, so a little bit more of a narrow grip than you would for a regular push-up. You're going to be in a high plank, push your hips back and up, bend your knees, and then come down to your knees. Do a push-up, keeping the elbows very close to the rib cage, and then you'll flow back up, bend your knees, high plank, push your hips back, bend your knees, and then back down to the knees, keeping the elbows close to the ribs, and that is how you do the push back and push up. Next, we'll take 2 more of your dumbbells and do a little bit more back and pull work to complement the pushing we just did. Hinged over, back nice and flat, shoulders pinned back, and you're going to row both dumbbells up, pausing for a count of 1 each time you pull the dumbbells towards your ribs. Next, we'll move into hollow body holds. So for these, you want to make sure that in each one of the positions that we'll do, your lower back stays connected to the ground. If you ever feel your lower back coming up, then it means it's a little bit too hard and we need to regress. So you'll hold each position for 20 seconds, pushing and pulling down on your core. So we don't want to feel that pulling up or pushing out at all. We're going to do little pulses for the second move, and the third move we'll do alternating pedals, nice and slow, making sure to feel the core the entire time. We're going to move into a banded glute series that will start with squats. So you want to count each one of these moves as 1, 1, 2, 2, making sure to accumulate the correct number on each side. For this first move, you're squatting in between your legs each time your foot comes out. Now we're going to keep the legs straight. So no more squatting on each leg. Leg is straight, and you're going to tap it out side by side. Then we're going to bring the leg straight back. So notice again, the moving leg is straight and I'm coming straight behind my glutes. This one you should feel a little higher in your glutes versus on the side like you probably will feel when you're doing the lateral straight leg tap outs. Next, you want to get down into a hands and knees position. Move the band to around your midfoot. We're going to do bird dogs, driving through the heel and then straight back. Knee will come up towards the chest but not rest on the ground in between each repetition right here, squeezing your glute at the top of each rep. And we'll accumulate 10 on one leg, and then we'll do 10 on the other leg. Finally, we'll move into a little bit more core work, lower back anchored into the ground, making sure that you're pulling down and in on the belly, and then we're going to push one foot out and pull the other one in, aiming for the bottom leg to get parallel to the ground. Finally, we'll move into some single leg hinging. This is a single leg deadlift. So I'm just sliding my back foot on the ground. You can use anything that kind of lets your foot slide, a towel, a book, a paper plate, anything. But you want to remember to keep the back straight, push your hips back, and then bend your knees to enable a little bit more range of motion, no curving at the back. Next, we'll do tricep extensions. Squeeze your elbows in between either side of your ears. Let the dumbbell come straight down your back, keeping your forearms or the back of your arm straight, and then we're going to push it straight back up. So you should really be squeezing either side of your head each time that you do this. Then we'll do the plank knee draw in. So we're going to get in a high plank position, and this is a very slow and controlled movement. Squeezing your glutes, you're going to pull your knee in and up towards your chest, and make sure that you're exhaling, engaging your core each time you pull the knee in and up. Next, we'll move into side plank clamshell dips. So bottom knee down, you're going to raise that top knee up slightly, and then keep that small space in between your knees each time your hips come down, and then push back up.